Hi everybody, this is Dale. Welcome to Not Too Shabby Chic. I have another episode of hashtag Thrifted Treasures, and this is episode 2 of 3, I think, of my recent thrift store shopping spree I did with Raina at Lilo Crafts, and hopefully she's going to be posting her very first Thrifted Treasures haul very soon. So anyway, let me show you what I got today. Now, before I get started, this is an open collaboration. Anyone can join. You just add hashtag Thrifted Treasures or hashtag Thrifty Finds in your description box and link to my channel. It's for any thrifted treasures you find. And thrifted to me, or thrifty, doesn't necessarily mean a thrift store. It could be at a yard sale, an estate sale. It could be an antique store. It could be goodies you got at Walmart or Dollar Tree or Dollar General. Anything that's thrifty. And to me, thrifty is a very good deal. It's on sale. It's on clearance. It was given to you for free. Those are the best, aren't they? So please join in, and if you want to see all of the other hauls that things people get, their treasures, you just type that hashtag in the search bar and you will see tons of videos. I love watching what other people get. It's so interesting. And then if I might want to do a swap with somebody and I see things that they got, I can reach out to them and say, hey, would you be interested in doing a swap with me? So I'm always open for swaps. If anyone wants to do a swap, let me know and we can do that. I've got plenty of stuff. Also, I'm going to be doing some mystery boxes, and I will show an example of some things that will go in them. It can be a little of anything. So I'll probably have categories and I'll list them in a video that is soon coming. But if you want one before I get that video done, just let me know. The mystery boxes will be $50, $75, or $100, depending on what you want. And that includes shipping. So shipping, as you know, is expensive. But you've seen from some of the swaps and hauls that I've done and shared with other people, you're going to get some really nice things. So we will get to that eventually, but right now let's show you what I found. First, I found this cool little broom. You know how we're always getting dust and little things we have to sweep off of our craft table? This is perfect, and it looks vintage to me, and I loved it, so I got me a broom. I got this stamp, Earth has no sorrow that heaven cannot heal. And that is a quote from Thomas More. Isn't that sweet? And it's a Stampin' Up! Stamp, not even used. This I adore. It reminds me of my sweet dear friend MJ of My Paper Journey. She loves teddy bears, and I thought this is the cutest teddy bear. Isn't he adorable? So I can use him when I send her things. Then I love these old, not the new ones, but the old. These are clear reinforcement labels, but I like to use this part on page edges for layering and stuff like that. And so I've never had any clear ones that you can put on to protect your holes on your pages if you use that kind of journal so that they can't be seen. Excuse me, I got a text. Just a moment. Sorry about that. And I got these extra strength plastic hole reinforcers. And this looks like kind of a bluish paper. And the hole reinforcers are in, there's a few in there. I don't really care because I also like the packaging. I think the packaging, because it's old, is fun to use in our journals as pockets or on tags or whatever. And these are definitely old, I do believe. So anyway, I'll quit babbling about it. And I thought these were so cool. These are numbers labels for like medical offices and stuff. And I thought these will be so cool to use on journal pages. I got lots of number 4s. They seem to have had a lot of those. Some number 5s, some number 2s. Hold on one moment. Okay, I'm back. My sister called. She's going to go to the doctor today about a weird kind of vertigo that she has. So I had to talk to her. So anyway, the labels. Here's some number 2s. There weren't as many of these, but aren't these cool? I just think they'll look, and I can ink them, I hope, but they'll look cool on page edges and on tags and things like that. Just, I'll find a way to grungy them up. You better believe it. If they're going to be with me, they're going to be grungy. Then, listen, I got at the turnip green. I mean, these were like almost nothing because I just gave that donation. Dan Frontier and the Wagon Train. And there were 2 of these, and I gave one to Raina because she's been looking for old books. This is, look, the original library cards. Isn't this awesome? They weren't used much. Nobody liked old Dan. I love this little book. The copyright originally was 1959, and this is 1970. Look at these photos. Sorry, I have a shadow over here. Let's see if I can fix it a little bit so you can see. Just going to do quick flip throughs. Won't this be great for my Western journal? Not so much a cowgirl journal if I do a cowboy journal, or just not a cowboy but just a Western journal. These illustrations are just fabulous. Love them. And the book is in excellent condition. Isn't this cool? So, treasure. Then, Rich Mitch. This is so cute. And it's got that in it. Rich Mitch, and this is the natural patina on the pages. 1983. And these are the weekly reader books. I remember my kids getting these. They didn't do this, but look at some of these pictures. These will be great to use for tags and stuff. Look at the pictures. I love some of these pictures. They will be great as ephemera. There's not a ton of them, but let me find some. They are so funny. Dazzle. I think these will be so cute to use in my journals whenever I get back to making them. And I've had many of you ask, and I promise I've just got to get everything in order. And I need to quit buying stuff because the more I buy, the more I have to get in order. But I'm hoping no later than January, which seems like a long time, guys, but I've got so much to do. You just have no idea. Isn't that cute? So I've got to get this in order and get my house in order. But I'm doing my craft room first so that when I get frustrated with the house, I can come sit down and craft. So it could be before January, but at least January. This is my favorite. My first book of all. Isn't this beautiful? I would love to make this a journal. The cover. I put a new spine. Wait, look at the inside. Gulliver's Travels. You remember that book? That story, I should say. And the pages are thick. Sunday morning. Isn't this adorable? It doesn't look happy that it's Sunday morning. This does not have the copyright. I don't know if it doesn't seem like there are pages missing, but there could be, and I don't know what the copyright date is. Maybe it was before there were copyrights. The pages are super thick. I love this book. Look at this. Tammy with Texas Sweet Tea Treasures. She is so good at looking up stuff and seeing what it's worth or how old it is. So Tammy, if you see this, let me know. I don't know what that was. Aren't they? Just look, and these pages are like just super thick. Question and answer. The train. Isn't this beautiful? These little black kittens. 3 little kittens. They lost their mittens. And they began to cry. Oh, mother dear, see here, our mittens we have lost. Lost your mittens, you naughty kittens, then you shall have no pie. These are just amazing. Look at that. A color picture in the middle of the book. B will turn into A if you wait, and D will turn into C. Like D will turn into C, B will turn into A, not the actual letter, in case you were confused. Somebody loved on it a little bit right there, but it's pencil. Isn't this amazing? Oh, the little lamb, the cookie boy, going to school, the story of Teeny Tiny. There's Maggie. Teeny Tiny was a long story. A cure for the hiccup. I always thought it was hiccup. This is hiccup. Hiccough. It says read it in one breath if you have the hiccups. A thatcher of thatchwood went to thatch it a thatching. Did a thatcher of thatchwood go to thatch it a thatching? If a thatcher of thatchwood went to thatch a thatching, where's the thatching the thatcher of that thatchwood has thatched? Didn't y'all say that? That's the first time I read it. A thatcher of thatchwood went to thatch a thatching. Did a thatcher of thatchwood go to thatch it a thatching? If a thatcher of thatchwood went to thatch it a thatching, where's the thatching the thatcher of thatchwood has thatched? And we all know Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled pepper. A peck of pickled pepper Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled pepper, where's the pickled pepper that Peter Piper picked? Whew! There's another beautiful illustration in color. The dog and the other dog. Remember that when he had his bone and he's looking at the water thinking it's another dog? 2 little frogs. Some of the things Father saw. Bo Peep. This is the first time I really looked through it. Isn't this amazing? I think that is such a treasure. I have no idea the copyright date of that. Then I love rulers, wood rulers. So this is an old ruler. You can tell by the numbering. This one's really old because the metal's gone, but it's already dark. But I got this idea from Tanya at Scribbles in Time, where she'll break them or saw them and take a piece and put it in her journals. Love that idea, so I've been collecting some. These are the old photo album corners. All the black ones, got tons of those. So yay! I got some old maps. This one I got for my friend Vicky, who is doing her Corgi book, and this is from London, so she may be able to use this. Isn't that cool? Oh, I'm not going to fold it all the way because I'm one of those people that never can get it put back the way it should be. This was from 1990. Eastern United States, 1975 to 76, which is when I graduated high school. So this is cool to see, and there's ads and things in here. You can see here. Super cool. Yeah, I did it. And Mississippi Gulf Coast. This is a Rand McNally. And this is from 2006, so it just looks old. It's not as old, but I can copy dye that sucker and make it look old. Excuse me. The Corps of Engineers welcomes you to Cheatham Lock and Dam and Reservoir. This looks like it could be old. See if we can find us a date. It's not real old because there's a zip code. 1967, so yeah. I didn't pay $1, obviously. That's my text, sorry. Indiana. This is with chevron. I don't know that this has a date, but it looked old to me. 1972, so that's kind of old. That's retro. Oh, see, there I am, that person. There we go. And official transportation map from Ohio. There's the Buckeyes. Let's see if we got a date. Looks like the 80s, maybe 90s by their dress. I can't really tell. But here's some of the maps, and we can copy dye these and they will look ancient. So anyway, that was fun. Then I got this whole stack of 3-ringed things that are divided in the middle for recipes that I can use in my cookbook journals. I hope the 3 rings will line up. If they don't, these are just fabulous cellophane type things for shaker tags. But look, got a bunch of those, so I was very excited about that. Put that there. I got thick cardstock. This is blue. You can see how thick it is, and look at this paper. It almost looks like parchment, but it's a cardstock. So great for backs of tags and stuff, and I can print on that too, actually, if my printer will take it. Then look at this. Yay! Oh, it's upside down. This is graph papers. Old graph papers. I'm going to have to silence my phone, guys. Everybody's very active this morning. Come on. Let's come off of here. And I love the boxes, as I've told y'all before, to use them in my stuff. There we go. Look, I love this kind of graph paper. And coffee dye this will be great. That was my dentist reminder from appointment that's not until Tuesday. They called way too early because I will forget by then. But anyway, got a lot of this. I'm going to share some of this with my friend Raina. And I love the box, so I can definitely use the box. Then these were laying there by themselves. Somebody tore these out of an old magazine. These are some cool ads. Look at that old Dutch cleanser. Isn't that cool? We love the old ads, friends. Where the anxious public waits. Armstrong's linoleum. That's before you had a zip code. So we know this is old. There's some more 1925. That's, oh yay! This is 1925 that goes with this. Old Dutch cleanser. What a treasure. I didn't know what age it was. 1924 this says. The new clothes for spring are easy fitting. For soap, fishermen. Oh, that's interesting. Ivory soap. It floats. I remember those commercials back when I was a kid. Ivory soap, it floats. It was something magical that it floated. That's funny. Then we have, this one's kind of crumbly, or torn, but we could still use it. See the guy with the umbrella? Good rich zipper. Protect your feet with this stylish boot. That's what they're looking at. We have some of those out today. Oh, I hate that the top of his head got cut off. This is Captain Moses. I'm not sure what they were advertising. This looks like it was the cover. That's what it is, the cover of a Saturday Evening Post. And it's gotten torn. But I hopefully could still use it. So all of these are from there it is. Hello. March 1924 Saturday Evening Post pages. Here's some more Old Dutch cleanser. They really liked the Old Dutch cleanser back in the day. Look at that kitchen. I used to want one of these because I have a bay window, and I used to want a table like that with the 2 benches. I actually still would like one. I think they're so cute. Woohoo! And refreshing deliciousness. Sun-kissed orange juice. Orangeade, I'm sorry. He's drinking some orangeade. And then look at that. Bonhomie powder, polishing and cleaning. Isn't that sweet graphic right there? And then, never before a stucco like this. I like stucco houses. I think they're so cool. And then on this side, more Dutch cleanser. Look at the house with the little girls running around cleaning. So I thought this was a definite score. And I got this pack of tracing paper. We can never have too much tracing paper. We like the crumbly sound. And I got these cardstock papers. They're like a fabricy feel, kind of like in between cardstock, and you can see the pebbling kind of on it, maybe, I don't know. It's got a grainy, pebbly feel, and got quite a bit of that, so this will be great for tags and cards and such. Then they had tons and tons, so if I ever need more, I know where to go. I love using these dark green hanging file folders for tags and different things because of my style. It just fits well, and I love them. So I just grabbed a few, and I thought I got some brown ones. Maybe some more in another box. Then we have heavyweight mixed paper. There's cold press 140 pound, smooth 72 pound, texture 64 pound. And look at that tree somebody drew. Isn't that cool? This is like watercolor paper. Somebody loved on it, but it'll be good to back things with. This is the smooth, it's gray, and this is the lighter. So the rest of it is fine to use for whatever. Then I have Miss Janet K with Craft and Tea with Janet K. She loves the old Winnie the Pooh, not the new one. I am with her on that, and I found these old Winnie the Pooh books. Copyright 1964 and 1965 for Winnie the Pooh. And I love that the pages look aged. Look at him, he's so cute. Look at Piglet. They don't look the same as they do now, and I like the old ones too. Look at him. So, Janet K., are you proud of me that I found an old Winnie the Pooh? Then I have this Christmas Angel book, which is also 1965 copyright. And I love the illustrations in here. Look at the sheep. Look at that. Beautiful. I love that chicken, rooster, whatever he is. So such a great book. And then this one is another Winnie the Pooh, and the copyright is the year I graduated high school, which is 1976. This was the 5th printing, 1978. So I love this one. Just adorable. Then I got these old boxes which had like the slides that you stick your slides in to look through a slide Viewmaster thing. This one actually has the writing on it. I love to tear these up and again use them in my journals. This one's blank, so it's torn a little bit. Won't that make great journaling space and stuff for my vintage journals? Yoo-hoo! I got this whole thing. Look at this. 800 vinyl coated paper clips. I'm not a huge fan of vinyl coated paper clips, but for some things the colors are already there and you can use them to match what you're doing. And I got a wide assortment of colors for, you know, I already told y'all how much I paid for everything. So I got it for a steal. Then I got this. This has all kinds of things. I love these tabbed index cards for ephemera. Then we got these Tickladex calendar card reorder form. That is fun. Action Taken multifunction calendar cards. So you use these, I guess, in your index cards. I know you can't hardly see that. It says action date, action taken, project, that kind of stuff. So this will be fun ephemera. I got these large Rolodex cards, and they're not the super thin. They're the great weight. And there's one with some yellow highlighter on it. Isn't this cool? Some of them still have writing. Love these. And then all of these, I love the dark green thick index cards. And I could hinge, like, I think, 2 together to make it like a small journal. These will make cute covers for a tab bound journal. More of these. As you can see, all different sizes. And then in the back, there are months of the year. Isn't that cool? And what else is in here? Some index cards. So that's a treat. And then in the bottom, which I just now discovered, some pink index cards. These are the thinner ones. I'm not as big a fan of these, but you can glue several together and get a thick one. So score on all those. I love these, and I don't always find them as often. Then I got this Tim Holtz index card die, which is super cool. Isn't that cool? Hopefully it still works. I love it. And you know how expensive those are. This is a background stamp that at the Smart Art store normally would be $2, but I got it for $1. Love that. It looks like a screen. Then I got this gorgeous, and it's deckled looking, bloom where you're planted notepad. Isn't that beautiful? I got these little pieces of fabric. I love this color. Great. And I love the cow print. I'm going to copy dye that. Then they had some they just kind of clipped together. Isn't that cute for a garden botanical journal? Isn't that cute fabric? Love it. And I got this one because I love, this is old calico because I know my sister-in-law had some of this she used for quilts. And look at the rabbits. And then the black and white polka dot. So those were fun. I got these stamps, which are Stampin' Ups, but I love this with the thinking of you, thinking of you. That's what it says over and over and over. With the flowers and then some other flowers. Those are gorgeous. I don't need more stamps, but for $1 a pack, I couldn't resist. The way to knowledge is to love many things, Van Gogh. Then you've got a beautiful butterfly, love you, and I love this. We grow great by dreams. Normally they would have sold that for $4, and I got it for $1. I got this for 50 cents. It's isn't that cute? The ruffle with the yellow at the bottom. I think that is so pretty. I love this wired gold ribbon for boho or Christmas. I got this pack of lace. It was $5. Of course, I got it for $1 on Dollar Days. or it might have been less than $1. Some things weren't what they were marked at all because it was $1 or less. This is "The path to a friend's house is never long. Stay at home, my heart, and rest. Home kept hearts are happiest." And I love that stamp with the house and the little arbor. And those are Stampin' Up! Stamps. Then this one, "The secret to having it all is believing that you already do." And then there's some Christmas sentiments. I thought it was all scripture. By day the Lord directs his love. At night his song is with me. Psalm 42:8. Love it. And then Philippians 4:13. I already have, but I don't have it like this. "I can do all things through him who strengthens me." There's "Happy Wedding Day." There's a little tiny leaf, which I like, and that says "A happy hello," and the hearts. So that's fun, fun, fun. That's the end of the bag. Now we have, I love to use these in journals, and it's been a while since I've used one. But I'm trying to see what this one is. That looks like somebody on the water, but you can cut out a picture, is the way I do it, and put it behind where there's blank space, and cut that out and use it for ephemera, and it looks like it was the original picture. So I got lots with the end pieces blank, and some aren't, but this is cool. And then these will be cute for little pockets too. So yay me. Thank you, Jesus. He watches over me. Get me some goodies, even though he knows I don't need any. There's one in there. I didn't even realize that. So from Eckerd's. You don't find Eckerd's anymore, so that's awesome just because it's Eckerd's. And look at this. Brain Quest for the car. Ages 7 through 12. 1,100 questions, 1,100 answers, all about America. So it's for when you're traveling. There's the rules. And you look for things, right? Through the states. Or it's supposed to be 2 packs, one for each partner. And I'm trying to see how you do it. You go to a card and ask the question, I guess. But anyway, I thought these would be great for journal cards, just for interest, to put, you know, a card in there. You can cover up an answer or not. Then I got these, and one might say, why would you want these? Well, I don't know why I would want them, except that, again, I love the box, and I can use the box. But I thought, you know what? I could use these. Back in the day, when we did permanents, you got these perforated little things you put over the hair. You would roll it around your hair and put the permanent solution, all that. I thought, well, these will be great to use in journals for something. It's like glassine, and I love the little packs that they're in. These will be great little tags or belly bands even. So I'll see if anybody's got any ideas what to make or use out of these. Let me know. I mean, I guess you could put several end to end and make a page out of it. Great for collaging too. But I got a whole box. So give me your thoughts, guys, on what you think I could use these for. I couldn't leave them because it was basically almost free. So that ends my hashtag thrifted treasures for today. I hope you enjoyed it, and there will be episode 3 coming up in the next few days. So stay tuned, and always remember that you are loved. God loves you, and so do I. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.